Visit our sponsor, BeerStreetJournal.com news, notes, and spotlights about some of the best beverages from around the United States. Beer Street Journal, the best in beer.
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Southern Broadcasting Gaming Network. I am Richard Hurst, and tonight we are with the Speed Cup Series, and we are here at Worldwide Technologies. This track has not been very good to some of the drivers on the racetrack, but we got about a minute left in practice. But there we are. There is our schedule for this evening, June 1st. We are at Worldwide Technologies, a.k.a. Gateway Raceway. Definitely got an interesting race coming up next week. That is going to be at Sonoma. So definitely make sure you tune in for that broadcast. Love some road courses. But let's take a look at our points coming into tonight's race. And it looks like we got Christopher Darling with 2 wins. And he is going to be sitting in the number 1 spot. Ryan Dingler, he is going to be sitting in second with 1 win. Garcias is going to be sitting in third. Pedersen is going to be sitting in fourth. Both of those drivers have 1 win apiece. We got Barrett Morton. He is going to be sitting right there in fifth. Sixth is going to belong to Josh McDougall. Seventh is going to be Matt Cherry. Eighth is going to be Doug Milner. Martin Plute is going to be sitting in 9th. Ben Mashburn is going to be sitting in 10th. 11th is going to be Jesse Fox. 12th is going to be Mark McFadden. 13th is going to be Devin Purog. 14th is going to be Stan Hausman. 15th is going to be Michael Mooney. And 16th is going to be Rick Wishon. Let's see, we got Tim Branson. He's going to be out there in the chat, and he's really wish I was able to race tonight. Guess the broadcast will have to sacrifice. Well, I appreciate you joining me in the on the stream. So definitely stay tuned, because tonight we are going to be having a little bit of a giveaway. Twisted Steel Steak Appeal is giving away a spice pack. And so we will be introducing a trivia question here tonight. So if you are out there on the broadcast, we'll throw that out. Probably going to be around halfway. So definitely stay tuned, and you will have a chance to win that spice pack. So stay tuned for that. And the way that's going to work is because I can see who enters in their response first, it will be the first one with the quickest response. But we do have a good trivia question here tonight, so definitely stay tuned for that. But it looks like we got a few drivers out there on pit road, or out there on the track. I'm trying to put in a blazing fast lap, and this is a kind of a short track. So we are going to go ahead and step away and listen to that beautiful national anthem. So stand up, place your hand over your heart, remove your hat, and we will be right back.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare
All right, and we are back. And looks like we still have a few drivers out there. We got Anthony Mucinati. He is going to be out there trying to put in a fast lap. Right now, he is sitting in the second position, so we'll see how long he can hold on to that. And it looks like he is going to be all done. So he is probably going to, if no more qualify, he may have that second position locked down. Let's see who else we got out there on the track. And we have Barrett Morton. He is going to be out there riding around in 7th right now, trying to get that number 19 Toyota Camry around the track. And we'll put up the track cam so you can see where he is exactly at. Coming out of turn number 4, he is going to be coming across the start-finish line. And will he be able to make up some more positions? Not quite, but does he have another lap, or is he going to be done? I think that number 19 is slowing down. Or maybe not. We'll put the tachometer up there so you can see how many miles an hour he is going. And I think he is done on that lap. He is going to take it down the pit road entry. Now, I don't believe, I know some of these drivers will have to enter, actually they will have to enter in to the pits on the backstretch. But let's take a look at our information for tonight's race. And it looks like we got about 90 laps. We're going to have 2 green-white checkered attempts. We're going to have about 70 laps of fuel with 3 sets of tires. And I've heard that tires only last about 20 laps. So it's going to be a very, very interesting race. As let's see who else is on the track trying to put in a blazing fast lap. And it's going to be Michael Mooney. And he is all done. So we'll turn our sound up on the cars so we can hear them, hear that horsepower going around the track. And let's take a look at our qualifying order here tonight. And that won't go away. Well, going to be in first position is going to be Ryan Dingler. Second place is going to be second place on that outside. Front row is going to be Anthony Mucinati. Eisenman is going to be sitting in 3rd. Pedersen is going to be sitting in 4th in the second row. Martin Pluth is going to be sitting in 5th. Also with Jason Pearson sitting in 6th. Brett Morton is going to be in 7th. Ben Maxburn in 8th. Christopher Darling in that Max Graphics number 11 is going to be sitting in 9th. Matt Cherry is going to be sitting to his outside in 10th. Josh Emerson is going to be sitting in 11th. Stan Hausman going to be starting in 12th. Josh McDougall, he's going to be starting in 13th. 14th is going to be Devin Pirog. Michael Mooney is going to be starting in 15th. AJ Allman is going to be TJ Allman is going to be starting in 16th. Morgan is going to be starting in 17th. And McFadden is going to be starting in 18th. And Brendan Williams is going to be starting 19th. Well, that's going to be your lineup for tonight. Oh, a little tire spin from the 83. Make sure all my sound is in. And yes, I do believe it is. Good deal, good deal. Ryan Dingler in that Chevrolet Camaro, number 8, is going to be bringing them to the restart zone. Pace car will dive off on the backstretch on that pit road entry access road. Excuse me, I had to take a little, I had to wet my whistle. $90 laps, short track racing. This track can make you or break you. Let's see if we can get another winner here tonight, or can we have a 3-time winner from the 11, or have some of these other guys get another win on the board that already have a win. So here we go, coming down the front stretch, and we're about to go green flag racing here at Worldwide Technology, and the green flag is out, and our green flag is presented by the Beer Street Journal, proud sponsor of the Speed Cup Series. Well, it looks like Dingler got a really good jump on that restart, but the 49 of Anthony Mucinati, he is going to be looking to just tuck in behind the 8. Got a little bit of side-by-side racing going with Drew Eisman, and 52, but that did straighten out really quick as they got to turn number 3. Now turn number 3 and 4 are a wider turn, and then turns number 1 and 2. So we'll see how these cars react as the
yellow flag is out.
Got a yellow flag, and that is going to be the 45 is going to be involved, and that is going to be Josh McDougall. He is going to have his car around already. So let's go back and take a look at what brought out the yellow flag here at lap number 2. Ooh, and he looks like just a self-spin, but we will rewind it just a little bit. Did he have any contact? No, it looks like he may have had a little bit of, we're going to switch camera angles here. Let's go to camera 3. Now, just coming into focus, you're going to see that 83. He is going to make an evasive maneuver because the 46 is actually going to be already loose, or he may have made a little bit of contact with the 46, and that 45 is going to tuck up underneath it. He's going to hit the rumble strips, maybe a little bit of contact right there. That's going to push him down to those rumble strips on the inside, and those rumble strips are going to get that car upset. He tried to put the power down and just could not hold it, being on those on those rumble strips. So, did the 80 get a piece of that action, or was he able to lock it down? No, he got a piece of that action. So a little bit of repairs are going to have to be made to that 80 Ford Mustang, and that 80 is going to be Michael Mooney. So here at lap number 2, not what he wanted to see, but it is very early, so he can get that car repaired. All right, we'll go back alive, and it looks like Ryan Dingler, he is going to be still out there in first. So starting on his outside is going to be Anthony Mucinati. Now the biggest mover of the race is going to be Allman. He is going to be right there in that. That's going to be the 83, that yellow Chevrolet Camaro, and I believe he's got tires plus on the side of this car. Yes, he does. But since we're under caution, our caution flag is presented by Max Graphics. They are another one of the proud sponsors of this Speed Cup Series. A lot of other great sponsors here in this race. Twisted Steel Steak and Deal, they are having that giveaway. Like I said, if you're here about halfway through the race, we will throw that trivia question out there to see if you know the answer. And the first one to answer that question correctly will get that spice pack from Twisted Steel Steak. Well, I definitely love hearing the horsepower right around this track, and I'm hoping that we can get a little bit of green flag racing, and I'll be glad to crank it up for you so we can hear those cars just rumble right on by. But here we are at lap number 5. We will be going to back green at lap number 5. No stage breaks in this race. We'll only have about 20 laps before these tires start giving up, so we probably will see these cars handle very, very poorly coming in the next, I'd say, about 15 to 20 laps or so, depending on how hard they push the car. All right, pace car is off. He's going to take that into the long access road. And there is our green flag. And our green flag once again is presented by the Beer Street Journal, the proud sponsor of the Speed Cup Series. And once again, that was a really good jump by the number 8, but the 49, it was on his toes, and he was able to get a good jump on that restart too. But that 77 and that 52 are going to be fighting side by side as they come out of turn number 2. That tight turn will definitely send you that tight turn. These cars can't get very tight coming out of that turn. They will try to get them up as close to the wall as possible to get a better exit off of that turn. But there you see the 52 is going to have the advantage on the inside. Coming out of turn number 4, gets a little bit loose. They are still going to be side by side as they cross the start-finish line. It's going to be a little bit of single file racing just behind these two. So this is going to be the most exciting, and this is going to be for the third position. And as you can see, that 52 is door to door with that Ford Mustang of Eisenman. But right now, Eisenman has the run off of turn number 2, and here they come down the backstretch. And it looks like Pearson, he is going to be looking to take a position away. He is going to be in that number 9/82 Chevrolet Camaro, and that's the Napa Know-How Chevrolet. And he is going to be having a little bit of a battle with Baron Morton. He is going to be looking to the inside, but can't quite get there off of turn number 4. So the 19 is going to prevail. But there is another little battle, and that's going to be Martin Pluth. And there's that Twisted Steel Stake Appeal. That's that number 4 Chevrolet Camaro. He is looking to take a position away from that 52 because the 77 was able to really race him hard and maybe use up a little bit of those tires. And here he comes. He is going to work his way into the 5th position. So pretty much everybody in the top 5 is where they started this race. Barrett Morton, he is going to be up 1 position. You got Pearson, he is going to be right there down 1 position, but it looks like he has a pretty fast hot rod, so he is going to make him up. And let me go to our full screen. I'm very sorry about that. I get so caught up in the racing action that I forget to take that flag off. Got 3 screens, and that is on my 3rd screen, the one that I'm not looking at. Maybe I should be looking at it. But a lot of good racing up here towards the front, and it's going to be pretty much single file as far as the eye can see. And it looks like maybe that 73 might have a little bit of challenge for that 83. And that is going to be Allman. He is going to be right there in front of Josh Emerson. And Allman is now up 4 positions. He's got a little gap between him and the 11th place of Houseman, but still pretty good, solid pickup of positions here early on. Lap number 9 of 90 are complete, and here we come out of turn number 2. And let's go back up towards the front, and they are pretty much a single file racing as of right now. Nobody really putting on a challenge except for that 11. He is looking to the inside, and that number 23, and that is going to be Ben Mashburn. He is going to try to put up a fight on that outside lane coming out of turn number 4. Is he going to be able to hang with that number 11? He looked like he had a bumper on the 11, but the 11 was able to overcome that number 23 on that front straightaway. So trying to pick them off 1 by 1 is going to be Christopher Darling. He is our 2-time winner so far this season. Everybody else has that 1 win, but nice clean race. Lap number 10 is complete, coming to lap number 11, and it is still going to be this guy right here. This is going to be Ryan Dingler. He is going to be out here so far leading every lap of this race. Bluntsville, Alabama is his hometown. Rage Machine is what they call him. Or maybe that's his, I believe that's going to be his race team, maybe. But so far, it looks like a pretty darn good race. And it looks like Pirog might be trying to challenge for a little bit of a position. Let's go back here. Yes, he is going to be challenging that 73, and that is going to be Emerson right there in front of that 46. And a lot of these drivers, you got Josh McDougall. We saw him racing in the Monday night race, and that was going to be the We Got Your 6 300. He made a very good appearance there, and we raised quite a bit of money there at Michigan, and I'm glad to see him out there. He had a beautiful paint scheme for the Hope for the Warriors. Definitely showed his support, along with Devin Pirog and a couple others. So glad to have them out Monday night, but we are glad to see them here on Thursday night racing it out here at Gateway Raceway. Well, Ryan Dingler, he has extended his lead to about about a second, but now 1.1 as he comes into turn number 2. And no challenges as of yet, and it looks like the 23, he is going to be falling back some positions. He is actually going the wrong way, and Jason Pearson, he was able to keep his position. But the man on the move is going to be this guy right here. He is going to be up 2 positions from where he started. He is picking them off 1 by 1. There you see he has got Brett Morton. He is going to be up there in the 6th position. We'll take that away. And a lot of good, clean racing here so far. Lap number 14 is complete of number 90. Nobody's really gotten into any trouble except for earlier on in the race. We'll go, oh my goodness, we just clicked to that just in time. The 22 is going to be involved, and the 53 is going to be around that jersey, Mike Stubbs. So we are going to be under our 2nd yellow flag of tonight. And our yellow flag is once again presented by Max Graphics. And that is going to be the proud sponsor of the Speed Cup Series. So, let's go ahead and take a look at that replay. And it looks like the 22 just got really tight coming off the corner, coming in the corner. And he just went straight up into the left rear of that 53 Jersey Mike's sub of Mike Morgan, and just took him right on the ground. Now, he did hit the safety barrier wall, so hopefully he did not cause a lot of damage to that car, or get a lot of damage to that car, and might be able to get that repaired very quickly. So they're going to still be out there on the track. Is he going to bring his car down? Yes, he is, and it looks like Eisenman is going to bring his car down. It looks like Plute. It looks like Morton. It looks like Darling. Pearson, Mashburn, Cherry, Houseman, Allman, Pirog, and a few others are going to bring their cars down pit road for that service, for those fresh field goods, and top it off with that Sunoco Go-Go Juice. Nice view down pit road, and everybody's going to get in their pit stops. Don't see anybody really having any trouble. That Jersey Mike subs, he's at a slow pace. Make sure we are live here. Yep, we are live. Ryan Dingler off pit road. Usinati is going to be off second. Pedersen, he is going to be off third. Mooney is going to be up 11 positions. Oh, wait a minute. Did these guys pit? Let's go and check it out. I don't believe these guys actually pitted. So he was out to a few, about a second lead. So I don't believe he actually pit. Got a few viewers out there on the stream. Appreciate y'all stopping by. Oh, we got a blinker. He is playing peekaboo with the camera here at lap number 16. We should be going to green at about a lap 18, and it looks like Dingler is having a little bit of connection issues. Hopefully that straightens out by the time they go green. That's the worst thing you want, is somebody blinking out right there in front of you, and you don't know where their car is. So hopefully he will get that connection fixed right up, because he has been putting on a pretty good show as of right now. There you go. See, he is warming up those tires. He did not come in and pit. Actually, I don't believe our top 5 came in and pit. So they are going to be on older tires. It's going to be interesting to see if he picks the low lane or the top lane. But Michael Mooney is going to be in that number 80. He was involved in an incident earlier on. And looks like Mark McFadden, he is going to be up there in the top 5. So those two are going to be your biggest movers, up 10 spots and up 11 for Mooney. Oh, no. He's got to cut it out. All right, there, Ryan. Just tell the kids to get off Wi-Fi, or the wife, or girlfriend, or whoever. Tell them to get off Wi-Fi. You've been doing really good out there, so hopefully the internet connection will not give it up. Actually, everybody's been doing pretty good here. We have seen, and from what I've seen in practice, this track was being very difficult for some of these drivers, but here right now, it's been a pretty darn clean race here at lap number 18. We are going green flag racing, and we will look at our green flag.
Green, green, green.
There it is. Green flag is once again presented by the Beer Street Journal, the proud sponsor of the Speed Cup Series. And here we are back full screen. Didn't forget it this time, so thank you folks for... Well, everybody has gotten single file out in the top 5, and they got a little bit of a challenge. Looks like Michael Mooney is going to have a little bit of challenge from the 19, and that's going to be Brett Morton. Here they come into turn number 3. He's going to sink. He's going to turn it way down low towards that white line. Going to hit the rumble strips just a little bit. No harm, no foul. He is going to be able to take over that position very quick and very fast and in a hurry. It looks like we are almost 3 wide back here. Actually, we are 3 wide, and they get that sorted out very quickly, and that was going to be the 83 to 22. And I believe it's going to be the 45 what's going to be involved in that 3 wide situation. And it looks like the 73 wants to go ahead and take it 3 wide once again. And here comes the 2. He's going to look to the outside. That's going to be Brandon Williams. He is going to have his 12 rocking. Or excuse me, 2 rocking, not 12. But not able to get there on the outside. Let's go back up here. I think I see a little bit of 2 wide battling going on up here. Let's go to our... Let's go to our zoom in cam and look at that 2 wide battle. You got the 4, you got the 80 working on the outside, almost a little bit of contact. Here comes the 39 of Houseman. He is going to try to make that move on Mooney also. So was the older tires Was it worth staying out? I don't know, but you only have 3 sets. So is it worth saving those tires? I believe so. Oh, and he's going to be in the wall. He's still going to have a little bit of damage, front-end damage from that earlier incident. So that car may be already tight. So just putting it in a lot more traffic is going to be catastrophic as far as the handling goes for that. And let's go out here and see where Dingler is at. Dingler has broken out to, will go to the tower. He has broken out to about a half a second lead over that 77 of Eisenman. Eisenman still, looks like he has a pretty good car. Now it is going to be 2 Chevrolets in the top 3 and 1 Ford, and that is going to be Eisenman. And then he's got 3 Toyotas pretty much all in line. You got the 19, you got the 52, and you got the 23 of Mashburn. Then it's going to be the Chevrolet right there of Martin Pluth. And that is going to be that Twisted Steel Stake Appeal number 4. Once again, if you are on the stream around halfway, we'll probably throw it around 45 or lap 50. But we are Twisted Steel Stake Appeal will have a giveaway, and that is going to be for their Spice Pack. And it's going to be presented by that man right there, that Twisted Steel Stake Appeal. So we will have a trivia question here later on, around that time. So stay tuned. The first one to answer it correctly will win that Spice Pack. Well, Ryan Dingler has lost the lead to Eisenman, and it looks like he was able to take it over very quickly. And look how quick that number 8 gets right back to the back bumper. Now he's going to downshift into corners, doing about 105 miles an hour. Now he's going to pick up the speed. Is he going to be able to stay up with that number 77? I don't believe he is, because now the 77 is already went to about 0.4 of a second out from the number 8. You got Brett Morton. He is going to be right there also. He's going to be looking to the outside. Is he going to be able to get there? It looks like those old tires on that number 8 is going to be given up already here at lap number 24. But he has 3 sets of tires still in the pits. So that could be a good strategy for that number 8. Stay out, save those tires, and still have 3 in the pits later on here in this race. And will that be their last caution? I don't know, but we will have to see how this all plays out. But they can go about 70 laps, so they are going to have to make another pit stop. So, will this be the winning strategy from that number 8? We'll have to see. But as of right now, it looks like Barrett Morton, he is going to be able to take over that second place position from Ryan Dingler. And Anthony Mucinati, he is going to be falling back to the 4th position. Got Martin Pluth right there running in 5th, and you got Christopher Darling. He is working his way around to number 52 on the low side, and is he going to be able to get there? He's got that high Toyota Camry right there behind him. He does take that position away along with the 23. He is going to be able to nose his way up in front of that number 19. And a lot of great racing. Oh, we got somebody spinning. That's going to be the 49. The 49 is going to be going backwards, and he is going to hit that wall very hard. That's going to be a single car accident. He's going to have to stop it to not hit anybody. He gets it back up and up to speed. Ooh, almost contact there. And I'm glad that he was not able, he did not collect anybody else. Now we can go back and take a look and see what happened there, and let's find out. There you see the 49 on the inside. He may have just tried to put the power down a little bit too quickly, and there that car is already getting out of shape. Oh, maybe a little bit of net coat. Not exactly sure. What's up, Joey? Glad to have you on the stream, my friend. And that is going to be a hard hit to the inside wall. He's probably going to have to bring that in for maybe a meatball, but not what we wanted to see on that 49. He is going to be down. Ooh, where'd he go? He is going to be actually down now 17 positions from where he started. Eisenman, he is going to be out there 1.6 seconds out from Barrett Morton. Barrett Morton is going to be about about a second away from Dingler. Dingler has led the most laps here so far, but now he is going the opposite way, and Martin Pluth is going to be working his way up into the third position on the inside, coming down the front stretch. And is he going to be able to get there this time? Nope. Looks like Dingler has a little bit left on those tires, and he's going to come down into turn number 1. He is going to be hanging on with everything he's got, trying to pinch that number 4 down really low. Is he going to be able to get that position? Got the run on the outside, and they are going to be side by side coming into turn number 3. Coming into turn number 3, it is going to be, like I said, pretty much side by side racing, and it looks like Martin Pluth is trying to hang on with everything he has. But is he going to be able to hang on for very long? And then we're going to see that race, and it looks like the 4 was able to prevail coming down that front stretch. And there you see he has made up a little bit of ground, got a little bit of breathing room, but the 8 is not done yet. He is going to try to make up that ground once again, but it looks like the 4 has got a little bit better corner off, and the 8 gets a little bit out of shape, and he is going to lose a little bit of momentum due to letting up off the throttle. That 11 Max Graphics, that 11 car driven by Christopher Darling, that Max Graphics machine, he is trying to make his way around the 8 also. Here he comes down the front stretch, going to cross over the start-finish line, and he is going to have a nice little run coming into turn number 1, and this is that tight turn. Can that 8 hold on to at least the top 5 for just a little bit longer as the 11 tries to put the power down? He loses a little bit of grip, but he's still got the power down, and here he comes. You got the who is that? That is going to be the 39 maybe? Nope, that's going to be the 46. And the 83, they are going to be side by side as they are coming into turn number 3. It looks like the 83 was able to get there, but he wasn't able to keep it because now they're going to be 3 wide contact. Is that going to send him to the wall? Oh my goodness, he makes contact with the wall. So that car got really tight going into turn number 3. Was not able to hold it down on the track, and that made it into a scary situation where it could have took out a few people, but he was able to hold it and everybody hold it straight. So back out front, it is going to be Morton. Holy cow, he has made it out to 2.4 seconds now. So this could be, oh my goodness, and there is a caution. And let's see who it's going to be. It's going to be the 83, and that's the car that we were just talking about. And that is going to be Allman. Let's go back and take a look and find out what happened to him. Ooh, Brandon Williams, he is going to be all out of shape. And let's stop it right there. We're going to rewind just a little bit. And then we're going to find a little bit of better camera angle. Yeah, that might do. Let's see. Let's roll that beautiful race footage. 83 coming to the outside. Is he going to get cut off by the 2? It may look like they made a little bit of contact. 2 is already out of shape. 83 is going to look to the outside. 2 is out, even more out of shape. Going to make contact with the 83, and that is going to send them both around. And let's see if they make any contact. Maybe they have to go and get some repairs. Oh, he is coming through the grass very quickly, and he is going to make a lot of left side contact with that inner wall. So he's got a lot of repairs to do here at Gateway with a lot of laps left to go. Can he get it repaired? Maybe so. But while we are on our caution break, let's go and take a look at a word from our sponsors.
Visit our sponsor, BeerStreetJournal.com news, notes, and spotlights about some of the best beverages from around the United States. Beer Street Journal, the best in beer. Visit our
All right, and that was the Beer Street Journal. Definitely go check them out at the beerstreetjournal.com and check out all the news that you want to read about as far as your favorite beverage goes. Best news in beer. All right, looks like we are getting ready to go back. Green Flag Racing this time by with the laps are winding down. The 77 has a very fast car. I don't think he actually went in the pits, but we'll see how this plays out for him. Here they come out of turn number 4, and we are getting ready to go back. Green Flag Racing with Eisenman. He is going to be in that top spot, and here is the green flag. Once again, our green flag is presented by the Beer Street Journal, the proud sponsor of the Speed Cup Series. Right back full screen, and it looks like Eisenman, he has got a pretty good jump on that restart, and he's got Devin Purog that's going to be riding around in 5th position along with Josh McDougall. They are going to be up 10 spots from where they started, and that is going to be that number 45 and that number 46 fighting side by side for the same real estate. They got Stan Hausman. He is going to be right there, and he has made his way up to 3rd, and there is the man that's doing the giveaway here at about halfway through the race. He is riding in 2nd, and that is going to be that Twisted Steel Stake Appeal of Martin Plout. And it looks like he has a pretty good, about a half a second between him and Hausman. Hausman in at 39. Glad to see all these sponsored cars up here in the top. So they'll definitely get a lot of screen time if they keep them up. And Martin Plout is going to be looking to get a little bit of speed out of that hot rod. And he has cranked the heat up, and he is maybe looking to challenge the leader for the lead. Coming out of turn number 4 here, they come down the front stretch. He has a pretty good run. He's got about 2/10 from the leader. Oh, it looks like a little bit of smoke from the 8th of Dingler. Dingler going to be right back up in the mix. He had the fastest car. He led a lot of laps, and he is going to be looking to the inside of that number 4 Twisted Steel Stake Appeal of Martin Plout, and he is going to be able to grab that position. And a little bit further back, and we got a lot of racing, and it looks like Hausman, he is going to be looking to take a hit from Matt Cherry. Matt Cherry's going to take that position away. Hausman's still up 5 positions, but he is dropping down to 7th place. And it looks like he is not done yet dropping, as you know, he has got a lot of cars right there behind him. He's got the 52, he's got the 45, and he's got the 82/9. That know-how of Jason Pearson. He is going to be trying to make his way around this track. He is going to be down 5 positions, but still fighting for the top 10. 52 going to be looking to take the inside of the, I think that was the 39. Nope, that's not 39. That's going to be the number 19 of Barrett Morton. Sorry. Going to be looking down low. Is he going to be able to get it? And this time they are going to be side by side as they are coming across the start-finish line. They are still going to be side by side. It looks like the 73 is going to be given a little bit of that's going to be J versus J. That's going to be Josh McDougall and Joshua Emerson. They are going to be trying to take the real estate from each other, and this is going to be a battle for the 11th place. So a lot of racing going on the track here at lap number 40. And if you are still there, definitely get ready for that trivia question. It is going to be coming in about 10 laps, and the first one with the right answer will win a seasoning pack from Stake Appeal, Twisted Steel Stake Appeal. Well, it looks like that battle has fizzled itself out, and it looks like it is going to be single file racing as far as the eye can see. We'll go back through the pack, make sure that is all the single file racing, and it looks like that number 2 of Brandon Williams, he is going to be looking to take the inside of 53. Oh, a little bit of contact, no harm, no foul, but that number 2 Ford Mustang does not seem like it wants to turn, and this is all Fords and one Chevrolet battling in this little 4-car pack right here. And it looks like the 53 was not happy, and he may have given the 2 a little bit of a bump there going into the corner, saying, hey, I'm not very happy with that move that you just made, but still out there racing a good race. And Mark McFadden, He is going to be right there in 15th. He is going to be looking to the inside, and that is going to be the 22, or excuse me, looking to the outside of that 2 of Brandon Williams. Brandon Williams is going to be now up 5 positions. He started from where he started, but that 22 is not done fighting on that outside, and it looks like the 22 is going to be the winner of that little bit of a battle, but the 2 is not done yet. Oh, and he's going to make contact, and bye-bye Brandon Williams. He is going to go straight to the wall, and he is going to have a little bit of left side damage. He's going to keep it straight. He's going to get it back on the track, and he is going to have to get that bad boy back up to speed. And wow, we were on that car. Now the 53 and the 46 are going to go at it pretty hot and heavy, and they make a little contact coming out of turn number 4. Devin Purog, he dives it right back in behind the 53. That's going to be Mike Morkin. Mike Morkin is up 2 spots from where he started. McFadden, he is got a little bit of room between that little battle and a little bit of room to catch Mooney. Mooney has got a little bit of a battle of himself. That's going to be Stan Hausman and Michael Mooney. Mooney looking to the inside. He is going to be able to take that position away with ease here at lap number 45. Josh McDougall, he has got a little bit of a distance between him and Michael Mooney, and that's going to be. Oh, Michael Mooney is still blinking out just a little bit. He had a little bit of front end damage from earlier contact, but Josh McDougall, he is going to be up to the 11th spot, up 2 spots. Let's go back up to the front, and it is going to be Ryan Dingler. He is now out 2.3 seconds from Ben Mashburn, and he just blinked out on us. Hopefully, he can get that connection figured out, because he is still blinking out, and it looks like a little bit of battle between Christopher Darling and Ben Mashburn. That's 2 Toyotas with another Toyota right there behind him, watching this little battle. And we're going to go to his nose. We're going to go to his nose cam and look at this battle. Look at that race footage right there coming out of turn number 2 on the backstretch. Oh, the 11 loses it. Bye-bye, Darling. He's going to be in the grass, going straight to the wall, and he is going to have to bring that car to a complete stop. Kept the car off the wall, so he's going to be able to race some more, but he's got to get out of the grass before he goes a lap down. He's got to get that car back up to speed, so he is going to fall all the way back to the 17th position, and we just happened to be riding along when that happened. Just try to put the power down a little bit too quickly, so we're going to go back and see how this battle is going up front, because that 52 of Grant Pedersen, he definitely had a good view of it, and it worked itself out quick. One car went to the grass. Matt Cherry, he is riding around in the 4th position. He is going to be up 6 positions from where he started, and there are 3 cars that are actually battling for the biggest mover of the race, depending on where they qualified, of course, and that is going to be Mashburn. He's going to be up 6. Matt Cherry, he's going to be up 6 positions, and it's going to be Mark McFadden up 6 positions. So that's going to be your 3 biggest movers of the race so far. And still got somebody blinking in and out. And it looks like we might have a little bit of battle right here, and that's going to be Martin Pluth and Josh Emerson. Josh Emerson up 4 positions, going to be trying to work himself around that number 4 Twisted Steel Stake Appeal of Martin Pluth. And he is going to be entering in that corner really low. Is he going to be able to hold it? Is he going to be able to put the power down, make it around that number 4? Yes, he is. He's going to make the slide job right in front and across the start-finish line with 50 laps to go. All right, if you're out there in the chat, here we are at halfway. If you're ready for that trivia question, let me know you're there. Ooh, looks like the 77 got a little bit loose also. Well, if you are listening, here we are at lap number 50. We are going to have a trivia question, and it's presented by this guy right here. This is going to be a Twisted Steel Stake Appeal. They are giving away one of their seasoning packs. So if you can get this question right and put it in the chat first, you win that particular giveaway. And it is what most famous NASCAR color was created on accident. Yeah, we are going to ride around in this 53. This is Grant Pedersen. He is going to be right there in second place. He is going to be up 2 spots from where he finished. And once again, that question was, what famous NASCAR color was created on accident? Got a couple of viewers out there that if you could type it in. The first one to type it in, the correct answer will be tonight's winner of that seasoning pack from Twisted Steel Steak Appeal. Only 38 laps to go here in the race. And it is Petty Blue. Yes, it is. Tim Branson put in pink. Sorry, Tim. That is not correct. But Joey Hickok's out there on the stream. It was right with Petty Blue. So, Joey, I will get you in contact with Mr. Martin Plouffe. And he can get that Twisted Steel Steak Appeal seasoning out to you. Now you're going to have to get your wife to cook you a steak. Or put it on a burger, or put it however you like it. All right, well, we have a third place, a third position change, and that is going to be Jason Pedersen. I believe this is going to be JP Big Dogs, and that is going to be his Xbox name. And I used to race with him back in the day, and he has got that Napa know-how. Number 82 Chevrolet up in the top 3. Glad to see him up here running in on the podium. Let's see if he can finish it out nice and strong. He's got about 36 laps to go. Here he comes. And he's going to be working his way down the backstretch. He's still got the 23 of Ben Mashburn right there. Not a problem there, Joey. I'll definitely get him in contact with you so he can get that sent out to you. But Jason Pedersen, he has been running some pretty good races, but he's just been collected in a few incidents that nobody wants to be collected in. We've all had those races. But here tonight, he has been patient, and he has worked himself up so far, up to third. He's still got a little bit of work before he gets that second place of Pedersen in that 52 Toyota Camry, but not a lot of gap, and he looks like he is closing it down as they are coming into turn number 3. He is about 1.7 seconds and closing on that number 52. Now, if we do see a caution, he probably doesn't. Let's see how many times he is pitted. It's going to be amazing on the stakes. All right, let's see how many times he has pitted. And it looks like he has pitted at lap number 33. So everybody pitted at lap number 33. So Dingler and Pedersen, and Pearson has one more set of tires. Pedersen has 2 more sets of tires. They've only pitted once. And Dingler has only taken 2 sets of tires, or 1 set of tires. So, top 3 down have pitted at least once. Or excuse me, top 2 have pitted at least once. Everybody else from third all the way down have at least pitted twice. You got Plouffe back here. It looks like he has pitted at lap number 15, and he has been out on some old tires, so that's why you see that number 4 actually falling back quite a bit. All right, we'll take that off the screen, and since we got a little bit of green flag racing, I believe we might be able to do a little bit of crank it up. All right, and we are back once again, and looks like we are winding these laps down. There is Emerson up 5 positions. He is riding around in 6th, trying to catch Ben Mashburn. Matt Cherry able to make the pass. He's up in the top 4. He has got Pearson right there in his sights, but he's got a lot of work to do. There is only 14 cars on the lead lap. The 49 is going to be your first car, 1 lap down. You got Michael Mooney is going to be the last car on the lead lap, and let's kind of ride on his gearbox cam, see if we can see where the leader is. There you see the 80 coming into turn number 3, and he is going to be right there coming out of turn number 4. And there, as you see, right there by the track map coming into your screen. Sorry, he blinked out just a little bit. Right there coming out of turn number 4, that is going to be your leader coming across the start-finish line. So he's got to pick up the pace if he wants to stay on the lead lap, but he doesn't have really anybody in front of him. The 11 of Christopher Darling, he is going to be the next car to go a lap down if the 8 is able to get around the 80 in a timely fashion. But let's go back to a screen where we can see this great racing as we are coming to 25 laps to go, and here comes the leader out of turn number 4. Down the front stretch, crossing the start-finish line, 25 laps to go left here at Gateway Raceway. Now, you see Purog, he is not going to be a car on the lead lap. He is actually going to be 3 laps down. Oh, he gets a 52 out of shape, and that may be what Pearson needed. He was able to close the gap a little bit earlier, but that gap did extend. Now, is this a strategy to save tires? I don't exactly know, but we'll have to keep an eye on that if he is able to catch up. He's about 3.5 seconds back. 8.7 seconds separate him from the 52 of Pedersen, and you got Cherry right there about 3 seconds back from Pearson. But got the 83 right there in the mix of everything. So the 83 is going to be Alden. It's going to be 17 laps down due to some damage to an incident earlier, and there goes Matt Cherry right on by. So doesn't cause any problems. Looks like the 80 is about to go a lap down. Now Michael Mooney is going to be the first car 1 lap down on the track coming into turn number 1. And Dingler is having a little bit of connection issues, but he has so much of a gap that it is no harm, no foul. He can stay out there and lead as long as he wants to with nobody around. And the next car is going to be the 45, I believe, is going to be the next car to go a lap down. And that is going to be, no, that's not going to be the 45, excuse me. That is going to be Michael McFadden. He is going to be riding around in 12. He's got Christopher Darling right there. So only 12 cars on the lead lap. The 22 is the last car on the lead lap. Michael Mooney is going to be the first car 1 lap down. 23 laps to go. Let's go ahead and go side by side and take a look at once again at a couple of our sponsors. All right, my AI does not want to read that off, but it says visit our sponsor, BeerStreetJournal.com. News, notes. Oh, where'd it go? Lost it. But that's okay. It went away. But it's got news, notes, spotlights, and about some of the best beverages around the United States. So that's going to be Beer Street Journal, the best in beer. So definitely go check them out if you want to keep an eye on the news about your favorite cold beverage. BeerStreetJournal.com. Go check them out. A lot of interesting things. I've checked them out. Usually I do have AI to read that off, but she decided to be a little camera shy today, so she did not want to read it off for me. But we are going to be looking at this looking right back out front to see where everybody's at. And it looks like Pearson has fallen off to about 9 seconds now, so he is not catching that 52. So those tires are probably giving up on that Napa Know-How Chevrolet Camaro of Jason Pearson. Pearson's been riding in the back and hasn't been really driving this car hard. And, with only pitting one time, those tires are finally giving up on him. But he's only got 19 laps to go. If they do have to pit, he's going to be right there on the edge of having to pit. Matt Cherry going to be right there in the 4th position. And we'll go through the field. He's going to be up 6 spots from where he started. Ben Mashburn, he is going to be in that in the 5th spot in that number 23 Toyota Camry. Up 3 spots from where he started in the top 5. Not too bad of a job. Brandon Williams is going to be up 13 spots. This is going to be our biggest mover of the race. He is going to be riding right outside the top 5 in 6th position. He's got a little bit of damage to that Chevy GT 500, but he is making some moves out there on the racetrack. Eisenman, he has been up there as far as 1st, and now he has fallen back to the 7th position, down 4 spots from where he started. He started in 3rd, but now riding in 7th. Still not a bad run. Martin Plout, he is going to be right there behind that 77. He's got a lap car in between, but that stake appeal, Twisted Steel stake appeal, number 4 Chevrolet, he is going to be riding around in 8th. Barrett Morton, he is going to be in 9th, down 2 positions from where he started in that Spearcrest digital Toyota Camry. Josh Emerson is going to be in topping off the top 10. He's going to be up 1 positions in that Bass Pro Shop Chevrolet. Christopher Darley going to be right there behind him, trying to catch up to that number 73, but he doesn't look like he's going to be able to get there, but he does have a lap car, maybe going to help him out. Still not a bad run. There he goes. He's going to be looking to the inside, and he's going to be able to take that 10th spot away from Josh Emerson. So that's going to put Josh Emerson right back where he started this race in 11th. Mark McFadden, he has had an up and down day so far, but he is going to be riding in the 12th position, up 6 spots from where he started this race, but not a bad job with that Ford Mustang. Jawbone Motorsports, Michael Mooney up 2 positions. He's been up towards the front, but those old tires and a little bit of that damage has changed the aerodynamics of that race car. So he is going to have his hands full of Stan Hausman, down 1 position from where he started. Starting in 12th, now riding in 13th. That's going to move Michael Mooney down to 14th position. Anthony Musinati, he is going to be right there battling for the 15th position. And that was a side-by-side battle. But Josh McDougall, he is going to be able to overtake that with that Spotify, Wi-Fi, number 45 Toyota Camry. I don't know why I want to say Camaro. My bad. But he is going to be working himself up to the 15th spot, putting Musinati in the 16th. Got Devin Purok. He is going to be out there still running some laps, and he is going to be in 17th. And got Allman. He is going to be out there still. 17 laps down, and Morkid is going to be in 18th. Right back out front, 5.2 seconds separate the leader from second place. And looks like about 4.7 seconds or 4.5 back from Pedersen to Pearson. So he is still trying to track him down. He made up a little bit of time, but not a lot. He's still got a lot of laps on those older tires. And Matt Cherry, he is going to be about 5 seconds back from third place. 12 laps to go, unless that 9 makes a major mistake. It might be the 9's night to bring home a podium finish. So if that happens, good job by Jason Pearson. And there you see the gap. That is a pretty darn big gap. And he is he's cut off a 10th since the last time we checked in. He was about 4.5 seconds, and now he is about 4.4. So he's adding a little bit. He's taking a little bit of time off. 11 laps to go, and here they come down the backstretch, and that is going to be Ryan Dingler. Blountsville, Alabama. So he's going to be a neighbor of mine. I don't know how far Blountsville, Alabama is from me, but he is going to be somewhere in the region. But right now, he is right in his own zip code right now, 5.6 seconds, and he has got, looks like the 73 in his sights to put a lap down, and that is going to be Emerson. Emerson, it looks like his car is not handling too well, and we're going to take a ride with him. There is Emerson, and there is the leader. So the leader is coming very quick, fast, and in a hurry. And if he is able to make the pass, that's only going to leave 10 cars on the lead lap. Well, usually if there are more cautions, we bring our race leader up and see how he is feeling, see how the track is feeling. But right now, he has got this thing in the bag. Now, almost out 6 seconds, and it looks like Pearson has actually dropped off just a little bit, right back to 5.5 seconds now, 5.6. So that time is extending just a little bit. So it is going to be Ryan Dingler's night here tonight. That's going to add him a win to his column with Grant Pedersen. He is going to be right there, maybe finishing in second if all goes well. Now, a late caution will mess all these strategies up. Some still do have tires. Some may not. I know that the top 3 have a set left, but will they ever come back in and use them? It looks like Michael Mooney, he brought his car down pit road. Going to go ahead and take those 4 fresh feel goods. Got anybody else out there? Let's see. Brandon Williams. Actually, like I said, that Ford Mustang, he is doing a really good job hanging out in the top 5. He doesn't have a lot of challengers. Looks like his nearest challenger is going to be about 2 seconds back, or 1.3 seconds back. So not a lot of challengers for that number 2 as of right now. He does have the 49 right there in front of him, but that's not going to be for a position. That is actually going to be a lap down car. That car is going to yield to the lead lap cars. That was Mucinati. He is riding in 15th spot.
Caution.
Oh my goodness! And the caution comes out. And who is that going to be? Who is slow on the track? And that is going to be the 11 of Christopher Darling. He is going to be very slow on the track. Let's go back and see if we can find out what happened to him. Oh, let's stop it right there. And let's rewind. Looks like he comes off to turn number 4. That car got out of shape. And he is going to take it for a ride. Big hit on the outside wall. Going to spin it right around, and I believe this is going to be right there in front of the leaders. Yes, the leader is coming out, and he is. Let's take a nose cam, and our leader sees that smoke. He is going to back that car down, and there is the 73 right there in front, and he is pretty much cleared the track. But good job by these Christopher Darling getting that car down away from the leaders, and that 73 being on, being in front of the leaders, he was the that was a savior to him. He's able to stay on the lead lap, but we still have 13 cars. We have 9 cars in the pits. We got the 73 taking his wave around. The 11 bringing his car down. So the 11 barely stayed on the lead lap before the caution came out. Got a lot of damage to that race car. 73 has got a lot of damage. Now let's go catch up with Ryan Dingler. Let's see if we can find. Oh, look at the 52. Nice little race off of pit road. But I believe the 8 did get him. Let's see if we can find Ryan Dingler in the chat. McDougal, Piron, Brandon Williams. There he is. Badger Racing. Ryan, this is Richard up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, you've had a fast hot rod all night long. You've led the most laps. You got those 4 fresh feel goods on that car, but how is that car handling so far tonight?
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you. What now?
I said, it looks like you got 4 fresh feel goods on that hot rod here tonight. You've led the most laps, but do you have enough to hold off that 52 and that 9 that have been pretty consistent on their laps?
I feel like I could hold off the 9. I don't know about the 52, man. We're pretty even. That's my teammate, so in practice we were dead on each other.
Yeah, your best laps are a 34.3 to a 34.6, and you got a 34.6 right there out of Pearson. That's going to be his best lap. But also you got Matt Cherry. He's looking like he has a little bit of speed, but you have shown the most. You got the control of the restarts. So how is the lines on the track? You still sticking to that low line?
It's kind of a middle line, and you kind of drift low on exit of 4, and then turn 1 and 2, you just got to ride that seam. You don't even go low. It's kind of deadly if you do.
Well, definitely going to be interesting on this restart as you're all going to be bunched back up, and you have put quite a few cars one lap down. But man, good luck in the rest of your race here, and put on a good show.
Appreciate it.
Not a problem. Good luck, my friend.
Thank you.
All right. Well, let's try to bring up our biggest mover, and that is going to be Brandon Williams. Brandon Williams is riding in the 5th spot. He's kind of got into a little bit of trouble, but he's kind of, stayed out of trouble and worked his way up into the top 5. So let's see how he is feeling, and he is in race lobby 1. And Mr. Williams, you got a copy. This is Richard up in the booth.
Sir.
Man, I know you're about to go green in about a lap or so, but it looks like that number 2 Ford Mustang, it is a rocket ship. You are right now the biggest mover of the race. You're restarting in 5th and up 14 positions. Man, just give us a little bit of insight of how your race is going here tonight.
Just really try to manage tires and keep from blowing the rears off coming off the corners, but was involved in a couple cautions early, unfortunately, and just kind of slowly picking my way through the field. Going to try to not dive bomb anybody here and hope that I don't get dive bombed.
Absolutely.
Just a couple laps to go.
Absolutely. Well, good luck in the rest of your race. I know you're about to go green.
Thank you.
All right. Well, our green flag is about to fly, and
Green flag.
there
green
it is.
flag.
The green flag is out, and we just talked to Brandon Williams. He is going to try to keep the wheels on the car, and our green flag is presented by Beer Street Journal, the proud sponsor of the Speed Cup Series. I almost lost my train of thought because I was trying to get back to the racing action. And Ryan Dingler, he is going to be out already to a very good restart. And here we go. We only have 2 laps to go in the race, and we are coming to our white flag. Can they hold it? You got Pedersen right there in second. You got Pearson. He is going to have the 48 of Matt Cherry on the outside, and we are going to have the white flag this time by, and our white flag is presented by Beer Street Journal's Last Call. Once again, Beer Street Journal, the proud sponsor of the Speed Cup Series. Here they come out of turn number 2. It looks like the 9 is going to try to hold off Matt Cherry. And you got Pedersen right there in second. You got Dingler right there in first. But Matt Cherry, he is going to try to get a really good run coming into turn number 3. Is he going to be able to get to the back bumper of the 9? I don't believe he is. It looks like the 9 has got a little bit better entry on turn number 3. Here they come out of turn number 4. They got the power down. Who is it going to be? It is going to be Ryan Dingler at the line with Pedersen right there in second. Pearson right there in third, and Matt Cherry just trying to hold on and bring home a fourth. Now it looks like the 2 fell back quite a bit, and maybe we shouldn't have brought him up to the booth there, because he fell back all the way back to 14th. Hate to see that. Let's see if we can go take a look and find out what happened to the 2. There you see the 2 on the inside of the 23. It looks like, let's see if we can get a better camera angle, and it looks like a little bit of contact. And that is going to bring the 2 really low on the track. There you see the 19 is going to make it 3 wide. Oh, a little bit of door check. 23 may not have liked that very much, and he is going to wreck them both. 19 just barely squeaks it by. Oh, twisted steel stake appeal. He's going to be involved in that. A lot of front end damage on that race car. But Ryan Dingler, he is going to be our winner here tonight. We're going to go back live and probably watch him burn it down. What a finish that was, and there he is burning it down. Don't scratch it up. You've had a clean race car. All right, let's take a look at our finishing order for tonight's race. All right, finishing in first is going to be Ryan Dingler. Second is going to be Grant Pedersen, and third is going to be Jason Pearson. Fourth is going to be Matt Cherry, Drew Eisenman, working his way back up to the top 5. Barrett Morton, he was going to be finishing in 6th. 7th is going to be Christopher Darling. 8th is going to be Martin Plout. 9th is going to be Josh Emerson. 10th is going to be Mark McFadden. 11th is going to be Josh McDougall. 12th is going to be Stan Hausman. 13th is going to be Anthony Musinati. 14th is going to be Brandon Williams. 15th is going to be Ben Mashburn. 16th is going to be Michael Mooney. Devin Purog is going to finish in 17th. TJ Allman is going to finish in 18th. And Mike Morkid is going to finish in 19th. So 90 laps are complete. Our winner is out there burning it down. We'll get this off the screen for you. We'll hide that and I give you a little bit of insight of what our leader is doing. And he may have blew the motor trying to burn it down that much. But let's see if we have anybody in our waiting room. Not yet. So what an exciting finish. What an exciting last lap. And everybody out there on the track probably saying, thank God this is over. But yes, it was. That was a good race. Thank you, Joey, for tuning in. I really appreciate that. And where is... Well, our third place finisher is not in the chat, so I guess we're going to bring our second place finisher, and that is going to be that 52 machine of Grant. Grant, this is Richard up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir, I do.
Well, second place finish is not a bad way to end the night. You had your teammate right there in first. Y'all got a really good restart. You were able to hold off the 9, but the 9 had a little bit of challenge for himself of Matt Cherry. But it was a really good race to the finish. Man, tell us a little bit about your race.
All around solid race. There was one point we got mired back in traffic when we didn't take tires on one of the restarts, and that kind of screwed us a little bit. But I think when we ended up taking tires on that last caution, fighting back through the field, I think I used my stuff up a little bit more than Ryan had to, and I think that kind of hurt me there. But at the end, it doesn't matter because we had that yell there at the end, and I couldn't do anything for Ryan. He was on rails all night. He earned this one tonight for sure.
Absolutely, running in a different zip code. But man, what a great strategy that was. And I believe y'all still had a set of tires in the pits still.
That is correct. We had an extra set left because we didn't take them on that first yellow.
Well, what a good run that was. What a good strategy that was, and still had a fast hot rod on worn tires. But man, second place finish, not too bad at all. You had you had a couple out there in the chat saying what a great race that was. You had Tim Branson out there watching on the stream. He wasn't able to make it tonight, but he did come and watch, and quite a few others. But man, what a great race! And when those podium finishes, man, you get all the shout outs that you would like to give, my friend.
Yeah, thank you. I'd like to shout out my Badger Racing teammates, Barrett Morton, Ryan Dingler, obviously for dominating. Anthony Musardi kind of got taken out there earlier. His race was kind of over with, I think, before the halfway mark. And Matt Cherry, he's kind of up there for a little bit. I don't think I saw him a whole lot, but yeah, and obviously the usual congratulations. Thank you to you guys for broadcasting, and Christopher Darling for putting up with my stuff in chat earlier today and putting on this whole thing tonight. It was fun racing. I like these Thursday night races. They're one of the best races I've ever been a part of.
Absolutely. Well, definitely appreciate the shout out, but man, I'm gonna let you go celebrate. And since we don't have our third place finisher in the Discord, we will bring our winner up, your teammate, Mr. Ryan Dingler. Man, what a great race, man. Now, you do have Sonoma coming up next week. How are you looking for Sonoma?
Unfortunately, I'm gonna miss that one. I'm gonna be out in Colorado for that race, but I'll probably be watching the stream. I'm upset that I'm missing it too because I feel like I've improved in my road course game recently, and looking forward to getting to show it. But unfortunately, we can't go into Colorado, obviously, like I just said. But yeah, I'll be looking forward to watching that thing.
Absolutely. I'm looking forward to calling in. Sonoma is actually a pretty fun track to call. It gets pretty spread out, but I hate that you won't be there, but be safe in your travels, and can't wait to see you when you get back.
Thank you.
Not a problem, man. All right, now it is time to bring up Mr. Ryan Dingler. This is going to be his second win of the season, and not a bad way to finish out the night here at Gateway Worldwide Technology Raceway. And let's go ahead and bring him up and let him talk. Mr. Ryan Dingler, this is Richard up in the booth. You got a copy, my friend.
Yes, sir.
Well, man, you finished out the night strong. We talked to you with a couple of laps to go. You had a really good restart, and you got that Hex Armor Chevrolet Camaro out front, and like a rocket ship, you brought it home for the win. Man, talk to us a little bit. We talked to you earlier, but you could tell us a little bit more about your racing here tonight.
Yeah, I mean, it was kind of boring because it was such slow corners. You really had to back them up and let it roll for a while. So it was a struggle mentally to keep that without ruining your tires completely and managing your gaps. And I don't know, just I was a little worried there when the guys got tires early and we stayed out, and they got around us. It dropped me to fifth, but luckily the cautions then fell the right way. We ended up getting our tires, got right back around them, and we were there the rest of the night. I had a lot of fun. Me and Grant have had the best couple weeks in iRacing. We've been 1-2 in almost every race the last 2 weeks. It's been amazing. So shout out to him for sure.
Absolutely. Well, next week is a totally different ball game as your teammate is not going to be there, or one of your teammates is not going to be there, but he is definitely going to be on the stream cheering you on. But you are headed to Sonoma. This is going to be your first road course of the season. How you feeling going into next week at Sonoma?
If I can keep from bending it in turn one, which I'm really good at road courses, then I should be all right, because I do love road courses. I'm more of a road course guy, short track guy. So it's going to be another one I plan on having some fun at.
Absolutely. Well, you know what comes with those podium finishes? You got one win already. This is going to be win number 2. You know, you get all those shout outs that you want to give. The floor is
Yeah,
yours, my friend.
Yeah, I appreciate Christopher for putting on this league. You know, it's a lot of fun. We give each other a lot of crap, but you know, it's end of the day, it is a lot of fun. And you know, I appreciate you putting on this broadcast. My teammates, man, we have a blast in the chat every week, every night that we race. So you just shout out to them and all the guys that you know are with us that don't race with us here. You know, they're a lot of fun and they help us out. Uh, as far as my skill level. So just shout out to all those guys.
Absolutely. Well, we'll get you up there to your teammates and let you finish celebrating. And we're going to call it a night. Great race, and can't wait to see you at Sonoma next week.
Appreciate it, bud.
Not a problem. All right. Well, that's going to conclude tonight's broadcast. I appreciate everybody that stopped by and spent your Thursday evening here with us at the Speed Cup Series. They definitely appreciate everybody that stopped by. Congratulations to Joey Hickox for getting our trivia question right and winning that season pack from Twisted Steel Steak Appeal. I'll definitely get you in contact with Mr. Martin Pluth. And he can get all your information so you can get that steak seasoning. So, on that note, we will see you next week. We will be back here at Sonoma next week, so definitely tune in to that. If you love some road course racing, a lot of these drivers are looking forward to those left-hand and right-hand turns. I wonder if it's going to be the 11-turn course. I can't remember how many turns are in that racetrack, but it should be an exciting race, so definitely make sure you tune in, and we will see y'all next time. Y'all take care. Enjoy the rest of your week and enjoy the weekend coming up. And we will see y'all next week. Take care and God bless. We are out.